Ladies, if you have a smaller wrist size, here are the watch sizes you should be shopping for. I'm considering a small wrist anything 6 inches and under, and I have a 6-inch wrist today, so I will help model for you. When measuring a watch, we're gonna measure the millimeter length from the 2 o'clock to the 7 o'clock across the case. Now, traditionally, most women's watches, I would say, are done in the 30 millimeter range, 30 to 39 millimeter. But lucky for you, a smaller wrist, itty bitty watches are back. I'm gonna say this is any watch 29 and below, and we call this teeny tiny, itty bitty, or mini sizes. Starting on the smaller end of that, I pulled a 26 millimeter. This is a really fun size. Yes, it might be harder to read, but that's okay. You're going for the look. The smaller the watch, I say it wears more like a piece of jewelry. I have on a 29 millimeter from Omega. This is their Constellation collection. Again, I feel what airs on the smaller side if you don't want to go super teeny tiny. Moving into the 30 millimeter category with Cartier, this is the new small Santos. This is a 34 millimeter. This still airs on a pretty small side to me, so maybe 35 millimeter and under I would still consider small. Moving on to the Belle en Bleu, this is in a 36 millimeter. Now this is where case shape gets important. Because of this round case, we have tighter lugs, so it's actually going to wear a little bit smaller on the wrist. Definitely more comfortable if you're looking for a larger watch size, versus if we had these lugs out on the case, it would seem a little big and bulky. Moving up to Panerai, this is their Duet collection. This starts in a 38 millimeter. I wore this watch pretty much every day for 2 years. I love the size. It's definitely going to look more like a watch. We're not confusing this with a piece of jewelry. And I also pulled their 40 millimeter radiomere because, again, this is where the lugs are important. See, they have these thin wire lugs. They're held tighter into the case. This is going to wear smaller on the wrist and lighter versus a classic 40 millimeter men's watch that might feel too bulky. So if you're looking for that teeny tiny watch, I would look for 30 millimeters and under. 30 millimeter to 40 millimeter is kind of the classic women's size, and then as you're gearing up to 38, 40 millimeter, you're getting into a larger size watch. Of course, you can wear whatever you want. Who am I to say? And always the best way to know how a watch is going to fit you is to try it on in person. So we have stores in Scottsdale, Arizona, and Aspen, Colorado. We'd love to work with you. Please come visit us in store, but you can always head to our website to shop live inventory.